Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I've been a demonstrator for 23 years. I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick, easy, and adorable greeting cards. So if you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. I love finding out where everyone is watching from and how far the videos reach. That just blows my mind sometimes. If you're watching the live tonight, please say hi. And if you're watching the replay, please say hello. Hello, Peggy. I think I saw Valerie go by. Hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I have an adorable greeting card to share with all of you. But before we get started, I want to share some exciting news. Stampin' Up! Just recently announced that tomorrow we are having a free shipping day, which is amazing. And in addition to free shipping, if your order is $75 or more before shipping and tax, your shipping is absolutely free. That's a huge savings. And in addition to that, if you place an order right now, we still have bonus days going on. So if you place an order that is $50 or more, you'll get a $5 coupon emailed to you for every $50 that you spend before shipping and tax. So it's a win-win. Free shipping, which is amazing, and bonus days. So if you're in your stamp room or your craft room, take a look at like what kind of cardstock you're low on, or if you need envelopes or embellishments, or maybe you want to pick up a new stamp set. Tomorrow is the day to do it. So that's the big news right now. You can email me or call me tomorrow. You want to do it by 7 p.m. Central Standard Time if you would like me to place an order. And then if you would like to go online, hold on one second, let me get my laptop synced. You can go to my website, kimdent.stampinup.net, and you can place your order. I have to sync my laptop, so hold on just a second. I think we're doing okay tonight. I hope everyone had a good weekend. It was a nice one yesterday. We got to spend it with friends. So thank you all. Usually my Facebook Lives are on Sunday night, but because we were visiting with friends, I decided to do it tonight. So thanks for tuning in tonight. All right, let me spin this around. We're all synced up. And I'm going to flip my camera around, so hold on just 1 minute. Oop. Oh. Sorry, girls. So, like I said, free shipping tomorrow, which is amazing. And then bonus days. So every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon emailed to you. And I think this is the first time that Stampin' Up! Has ever done anything like this in all my days, in all my 23 years. All right, so there's my website, kimdent.stampinup.net. This is my host code. If you would like to help me out and your order is under $150, please use this host code if you're placing your order online. If your order is above $150, do not use that code because you're going to get Stampin' Rewards for that. Plus free shipping if you place it tomorrow. Plus for every $50, you're going to get a $5 coupon. So it's a good day. It's a good day in Stampin' Up! Land tomorrow. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, Kelly. Hi. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Roberta and Peggy. I saw Valerie go by. Thanks, girls, for tuning in tonight. All right. The card that I'm going to demonstrate for you tonight is called a front flap card. So there it is. Opens like this. Wasn't that fun? And originally tonight I had decided I have a brand new Christmas set that I was going to play with when I got home tonight, and I don't know, something just made me go towards, I'm a flower girl. So the stamp set is called Inspiring Snapdragons. It does have a die set that goes with it. So there's the stamp set. And let's see, you can find it on, I've got all my notes over here. You can find it on page 72 of the annual catalog. It does have a die set that goes with it. Aren't they pretty? This is a distinctive stamp set, which I think you can see. It shows, it's something that Stampin' Up! Patented. It has dimension to it. So the images don't just look flat. They've got like texture to them. So that's one of Stampin' Up's special things that we have. The other thing that I used for this card is, let's see, I'm going to pull out my catalog. I used the scrapbook paper, the DSP, from the suite called Unbounding Beauty. And you can find it on it starts on page 52 of the catalog. It's got all these wonderful things that go with it. And there you can see. So this is the scrapbook. I have used almost all of it. I just have little bitty scraps. I need to order more. But you'll see that this is the pattern that I used, as well as this one. Hello, Denise. Hello, hello. And then, let's see. I also used stamps from the Unbounded Love stamp set, the Happy Birthday, and May All Your Wishes Come True. So it's a front flap fold card, and it's really easy to make. So hold on just a second. I'm going to bring out my kit. I'm using brand new in colors. So the card base is Summer Splash, and you can see it is 5.5 by 7 1/4, and I scored it at 3 inches. So that creates that. It's a regular size card. It will fit in our regular size envelopes. It's just, you want this piece right here to create the fun flap. So 5.5 by 7 1/4, scored at 3 inches. You need a piece of Unbounding Beauty DSP, which is Stampin' Up's term. DSP, if you ever hear that, that's designer series paper. That's what we call scrapbook paper. So this piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then your inside piece is basic white, and it's 2.5 by 5. Thanks, Elizabeth. Oh yeah, thank you, Roberta. And there are some Paper Pumpkin. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, there's some amazing deals if you want to buy the refill. Thank you, Roberta, for reminding me. The refill kits, I believe, are 75% off, but you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So I saw a demonstration today where the demonstrator was saying, if you aren't a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and you want to get those fantastic deals at 75% off, you can always sign up tonight to get it. And I guess that starts tomorrow. Is that right, Roberta? Okay, so 2.5 by 5. This is the piece we're going to stamp on for the inside. And then for the outside, basic white, 3 1/4 by 4. This is our little hinge piece that creates the front flap. So this is Summer Splash, the color. It's 1 1/2 by 4, and you're going to score it at 1 inch. So there's my little note. I didn't want to cover up that. That's your hinge. And then you need a piece of Petunia Pop, 3.5 by 4 1/4. And on the outside, this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then I added this. I was playing around. So this is what happens when I get down here. I start playing, and then I think this would look really cute. So I added at the last minute this piece because I didn't want that hinge to show. I'll show you when I get making this. So this piece is 3 1/4 by 4. And then this is the piece we're going to stamp on. This is the piece we're going to stamp on. 3 1/4 by 4. This piece is what I use, which this could be a scrap. This is 3 by 3.5. And this die is from the Wildflower Designs sweet. I don't know why I was playing and it was sitting right here. I probably, if I would have been smart, used the dies from Unbounding Beauty, but this was right here in my little metal bowl. I grabbed it and I thought, oh, that'll work perfectly for this spot right here. So that's what this is for, 3 by 3.5, and it cuts out this. All right, let's see if I covered everything. I think so. All right, hang tight. Let me get this out of the way. So there's the card we're making. The colors of the ink that I'm using are Petunia Pop, Fresh Freesia, and, oops, here it is, Summer Splash. So Petunia Pop and Fresh Freesia, Petunia Pop and Summer Splash are two of the new in colors. Fresh Freesia we've had in our line. All right. I am also going to share a new, I haven't done this before. I hope it works. I know it'll work. I played with this afternoon. So I'm going to show you a way. Do you notice how I've got the Snapdragons, the floral part, one color, but then the leaves and the stem, they're a totally different color. So I'm going to show you a smart way to do this. So this is the big flower that's in the middle. And I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to pull my camera down. When you ink it up, normally you're like, oh, what's a smart way to do this? So I remembered an old trick from a friend of mine. Do you see how I've kind of got the Petunia Pop right there? I'm going to bring in this is a blender pen, and I'm going to talk more about them in just a little bit after we get the card made. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the color off those leaves with this blender pen. Let's see. Get that off as best as I can. And then I'm going to bring in, I just decided to go, I originally had Shy Shamrock, but I'm going to use Summer Splash. This marker, what we're going to do is we're just going to color on, or mark the red rubber. Now this technique, I feel it doesn't work well when you want to color on your stamps. I don't feel it works well with photopolymer, but it works fantastic with red rubber. So if I wanted to, I could color, I could make the color of the flowers multicolored by doing this technique. If I wanted to add, a bunch of different colors to it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to breathe on it just a little bit, huff on it, and stamp it. Beautiful. I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to bring in Fresh Freesia. And I'm actually using, there's three different stamps that make this card. So this one, I'm going to use Fresh Freesia, and I'm going to ink it up. And then I'm going to do the same technique. I'm going to take my blender pen and pull off that excess ink. Here's a little right here. I can pull this off too. This is just another little way. I actually haven't talked about blender pens in a long time. So today when I was doing this technique, I thought, oh, I remember this is a smart way to pull off ink. It came from the back of my brain. All right, same thing. Oh, no, I got a color on it. I did this too today. I thought I was all ready. I need to color with Summer Splash on the leaves and the stem. And then huff on it. And that just moistens the ink again. I'm doing it pretty quick, so I don't know. Valerie, the markers are our regular Stampin' Write markers. They are water-based. Oh, and thanks. Thank you, Denise. You spotted that before I did. Okay, there's the Fresh Freesia. And then the last one is Fresh Freesia also. We're going to ink it up. Bring in my blender pen. This one, it's smaller, so I don't think I got too much on there, but I just thought this is something I want to share with all of you, because with our red rubber stamps, it is fun to color them. And then just another bonus of that blender pen being able to pull off the ink from the stamp. Extra little thing. The blender pens are wonderful, and I'm going to show you after I make the card a couple of different techniques. Okay, huff on it like Darth Vader. There you go. Then I'm going to close up Fresh Freesia, and I'm going to open up Summer Splash. I'm going to add the dragonflies. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, girls. Well, I think that might just be a two-winged dragonfly. Do you see what I did? I'm in too much of a hurry. I didn't set it down long enough. Okay, let's do this one. I'm glad it turned out like that. It doesn't really look too bad. I couldn't do that again if I wanted to. Okay, take your time, Kim. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right. We got two little two-winged dragonflies. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this piece, and I'm going to stamp in Summer Splash. Now the words that I'm using, this is May All Your Wishes Come True. This is from Unbounded Love. That turned out well. And then, let's see, where's my skinny piece? I'm going to stamp the inside. I love this Happy Birthday. This is also from the Unbounded Love stamp set. We're going to do that in Petunia Pop. And close this up. And then I'm going to put some dragonflies on this one. There's that one. I got a little Petunia Pop speckle right there. All right, I think we're ready to assemble. So, like I said before, this is Summer Splash, 5.5 by 7 1/4, and I scored it at 3 inches. All right, I'm going to bring in this piece of Unbounded Beauty, as well as my little hinge piece. 1.5 by 4, scored at 1, which I already did. So the main thing you want to remember is you don't want to glue this down before you stick this under. So we're going to take, where's my adhesive? Here we go. We're going to put the adhesive right there, and I'm just going to glue it directly to this DSP. And then I'm going to put a little extra behind that hinge piece. And then I'm going to center it. Wait, flip it around. Oh no. I see I got a little ink right there. It's going to cover up. Okay, it's going to go like this. Center that. Then I'm going to bring in my let's see, this piece, the inside piece. And layered that right there. Then the Petunia Pop is 3.5 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to put the glue on the hinge. Let's make sure I've got it in the right spot. And then I'm going to center it as best as I can. Then my stamped piece. Then this sweet piece of Unbounded Beauty. So you can tell the colors, that's where I got the idea for the colors. You can see there's Petunia Pop, there's a little bit of, I believe it's Pretty in Pink, and then the Summer Splash, and it looks like a little bit of Fresh Freesia in there too. So the reason I did that, let's see, girls and guys, I know I have men and women watching me. This, I just thought it would be a nice way to cover up that seam. And then my die cut piece. So it wasn't just happy birthday. We got to add a little verse into it. I thought this was a cute way to do it. Since this piece is so skinny, you know, this was a fun way to add a little bit more to it. And then the last piece is the piece of Unbounded Beauty, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And this is one thing I wanted to share with all of you. I thought it needed something, so I thought, oh, I'll sparkle it up. So I brought in Wink of Stella. The one thing you have to do when you're using the water-based inks like this, you have to be, unless you want to, the sparkle from the Wink of Stella, the liquid, has a tendency, especially with these bold colors, it will smear it. So I'm trying to be really careful. Not smear, bleed. It will bleed the colors. So you kind of have to be very careful when you're doing, especially with these bolder colors. It's not pretty. And let's see, I'm bringing in, this is our, there's a new set of embellishments, the 2024-2026 in color shimmer gems. So you can see that is Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink. This is Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, and Peach Pie down here. I love it when they all match, when there's matchy-matchies. Makes it easy for me. All right, I'm going to use the Petunia Pop, and I'm just going to add, let's see, how do I do it on this one? One there, there, and one there. So, there it is, girls, your front flap card. Easy peasy, and so bright and cheerful. This would make a great, you know, instead of happy birthday, like a get well, you could even use this like as a shower card if you had the right messages for the inside. And then again, you wouldn't have to put this piece right here with the extra verse if you didn't want to. You know, I just think it looks more, I guess, finished with this piece of DSP covering up that flap, that hinge. Okay. Tonight, since I got done, can you tell I'm talking fast tonight? I want to show, this is an extra bonus. So with the blender pens, there are so many different things that you can do with them. And when I started stamping, one of the things that made me feel like an artist was the blender pens. And so they come in a pack of 3. Let's see, I had a note here. They are on page 118. You get, there are 3 of them, and they're $14. And they're a great coloring tool if you like to color. So there it is. Both tips are the same on either end. So one of the things that you can do with it is, I brought in this. Now this is a piece of what you would get with the glass mat. I had somebody say, what do you do with this? So I was playing this afternoon, and this is what I did. So I'm going to show you, I just want to show you some different ways to use the blender pen. So I'm bringing in this beautiful hummingbird from this stamp set is called Thoughtful Expressions. And if you love hummingbirds, this is a great stamp set. I'm going to bring in my Memento ink. And then what I did here, these little blobs, that is actually, let's see, Mossy Meadow. It's the reinkers. So years ago, what we would do, if you've been around for a long time, we would take and squeeze the ink pads. And they were a little bit more flexible back in the day, and it would make like a little pool right here. I don't think this new style ink pad is actually made to do that, but there's an alternative. So all I did was I squirted like 1 or 2 drops right here in this piece that comes with the glass mat, which is $60. You get this piece, the glass mat, and a chamois. And this is one of the ways you can use this little silicone piece. So I'm inking it up with Memento, and I'm going to go really quickly. So I just thought these blender pens, they made me feel like I really could color. So isn't that beautiful? Oh. All right, now I'm going to dip my blender pen into a little bit of Real Red reinker, and I hope you can see this. What it does, it turns it into like a marker. And then I'm done with the red, and so all I have to do is take the tip and very gently, well, not gently, like one thing I remember teaching like my stampers is that you never would want to take your blender pen and go tip first and pull out the ink. You take it on its side and pull it out till it's clear, and then it's ready to go into the next color. Okay, so there is Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to take and color to my little heart's desire. And you can see like how I'm pulling. I just had it, I put it right there, and then I'm able to, look how long that's lasting from that little drop of reinker. And then if I want, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull out the Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to dip it into Mossy Meadow. And then I can blend it. And you can see there, look at that. Isn't that fun? I can go back in. This also works really well like on watercolor paper that we sell. Just that little bit. So if you don't have like, you know, we have the water-based markers, and then we also have the alcohol markers. If you're brand new to stamping and you don't have that, all you have to do is get yourself a set of blender pens. Okay, one more thing I'm going to show you is we're going to ink up the hummingbird again. Let's pull this aside. And I'm going to use watercolor pencils this time. So this is watercolor pencils assortment 2, and I'm sorry I didn't look up. I should have what page it's on. But these are watercolor pencils. We have, I believe, 2 packs of them. This is the second pack, and I should have stamped first before I started gabbing. Okay, I'm gonna set my little silicone thing to the side. I don't need that anymore. And I'm gonna bring in, oh, look at that. So I do have a pencil sharpener. Of course, it's not next to me. All right, we're gonna use Garden Green, and watch this, girls. I'm just gonna scribble. Do you see that? And I'm gonna bring in, I'm gonna make sure my blender pen doesn't have any ink in it. So do you see how I just scribble? I'm gonna take it and it does the same thing. So if you get yourself watercolor pencils and you don't feel like you're a watercolor artist, oh my goodness, get the blender pens. Let's see what this is. This is Coastal Cabana. Let's see what happens when we add. I didn't realize, you know what, I mean, around St. Louis, there are, I guess we have like ruby throated. There are so many different colors or different kinds of hummingbirds. I'm amazed. Every time I Google them, it's like, and they're all beautiful. So same thing, just adding some color. And I could do this like all day. You can just build color upon color. Let's see, what's this? A little red twist. Pull out the color. Go back in. Isn't this fun? All right, I just wanted to showcase the blender pens because I haven't talked about them, and I just think that the blender pens are so amazing. They just add to your stamp collection. They're fun to play with, and like I said before, this one like really made me feel like, oh my goodness, I think I can be like a pretend artist. All right. Oh, with the chalks. Yeah, you're right. With pastels, Valerie, you're right. All right. Let me bring in. So blender pens, $14 for 3 of them. They last a very long time. Make sure you seal them up. And here's the pretty card, the front flap card. All right, let me flip this around. My goodness, I did that again. Hold on, girls. All right. Whew. I hope you like the card. I hope you like the tips that I shared about the blender pens. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at stlouisStamper@yahoo.com. That's stlouisstamper@yahoo.com. If you have any questions, if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like one, I'm happy to be yours. I pop catalogs into the mail. I gift them to all my customers, so they're free of charge. You just need to contact me so that I could get your address to mail it to you. Don't forget, free shipping tomorrow. So exciting. And bonus days. Now, bonus days ends on July 31st. Free shipping is just tomorrow. It's just a 24-hour sale. And plus, take advantage if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you want to take advantage and get your hands on some refills from past kits at an amazing price. You want to do that starting tomorrow as well. So thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Sunday. God's blessings. Bye-bye.